Ever since my last video talking about disappearances and some players and content creators, streamers, competitive players at one point taking breaks, that being TSM Hanlons and Daquan, we actually had a short video out last week about this where Ninja gave comment, a few more people sending me DMs and asking where someone like Dizzy is. Now, I cannot speak to you guys directly from Dizzy himself. I have talked to at least one source out there, but it is, luckily, I don't think anything stemming too serious. From what I know, guys, Dizzy taking a long and strenuous break from social media as well as gaming entirely, but he will be back in something just like Daquan and Hamlin's. I'm sure many people are awaiting his return and what exactly he will be doing. Now, in case you guys don't know who Dizzy is, certainly saw a rise over the past year, 2 years, stretching back to when I really first came up here at Esports Talk. We were much smaller then, but still, so was a guy like Dizzy on the rise, especially when it pertained to an esport known as Apex Legends. If you guys don't remember the trio way back in the day, it was Dizzy, Mendo, I think King Richard was their trio complete, and it was on that rise of Code Red and Twitch rivals early on in the esports scene. That trio was absolutely dominant. It's how he came up with his name. It's how he eventually joined NRG and eventually became an Apex Pro as well, and he was one of the most well-noted names in that scene entirely, especially when he went to Twitch, had a face reveal. He blew up as a top talent out there, and then all of a sudden, it seemed kind of a bit of a fall off, especially for Apex Legends. He eventually did retire from Apex Legends and pursued more of a full-time streaming career, shortly before that and during that as well. And eventually leaving NRG, it left a lot of people questioning what exactly his future might be. Now, towards the end of that as well, he was, of course, a prospect. Before the game even came out and was announced, people already thought of the ACU. They thought of the Dizzy being a very, very solid Valorant prospect, of which he was. Before the game was even here, people were already thinking it. And still in his Twitter bio, he does have, the up-and-coming Valorant Pro player, guys. I do believe that's the esport he will pursue in the future once he is back. I can tell you guys, seemingly from what very little I do know, he is just taking a break. He is okay. A few people out there are a bit concerned because of his past tweets, the most recent ones being after Reckful's passing. In case you guys missed that as well, it was now a while back where Reckful unfortunately took his own life. A Twitch streamer, a well-known content creator and gamer himself, and those were the last tweets pertaining to Dizzy. People were maybe a bit concerned by that. I can assure you guys, I do believe he is only taking a break from social media. I cannot speak for what he felt during that circumstance, as a lot of gamers, a lot of content creators and streamers were affected by that passing. He had touched so many lives, and rightfully so. A lot of people took that and are handling that in different ways. When it comes time for Dizzy, I don't expect his break to be as long as Hamlin, Daquan, as they have been gone for such a long amount of time. But I can tell you this, once he is back, he is no longer tied to NRG, but he will have, I imagine, some offers and a lot of interest out there in whatever he does decide to pursue, whether it will be, again, a full-time streamer on Twitch, whether it will be going back to pro play for a game like Valorant. He will have offers, and I cannot wait for the guy until he is back. And until then, we just got to wait and question what he will be doing once he does return. Until next time, I hope you guys all enjoy. Drink that water, drink that coffee, stay hydrated. I'll see you guys back here sometime very soon. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.